You handsome boy. Ooh, that's a pretty lantern. Hey, welcome back to Hanging with Dedo. I know it's been a minute. I've been busy. Yeah, listen, if you're new here, my name is Derek, aka Dedo. Started making YouTube videos to document my life's pursuit, my dream of being a farmer, producing world-class cut flowers and art, creating beautiful things. Yeah, it's not too beautiful now. You ever wake up in the morning and realize my life's a bit of a mess? Well, this is my mess. Hey, hang around, I'm going to share it with you. We're going to check out the peonies in a little bit. I'm really trying to get caught up. I'm so far behind on my videos. It's a really busy time of the year, but I'm grateful for you being here. Leonard and I are going to kick around here, try to get cleaned up. So hang around, let's see how it goes. Hey, remember, even when your life's a mess, or you got a big old mess like this right here, it's always a beautiful day in the flower business. So hey, may God bless us all today. Hang around. Man, my back is stiff. It's Saturday. Did a few chores. Got the brushed the pollen off the edge of the pool. It's thick like that yellow film all on top of the pool this morning. So the pollen is thick. My drainage, and I got allergies. But I'm a little stiff. I've been resting in. When you get old, you got to take your time to rest when you're tired. I just listen to my body. So I've been kind of just putzing around, as I call it, tinkering. I think is what my dad used to say. I'm gonna tinker around or putz around. So that's kind of what I've been doing today. Uninvoke the 2-hour rule. I'm gonna poke around here and try to make a little sense of this barn mess we got, and move some of these pallets, maybe rake around the railroad tie beds there. I showed you a picture where I walked around. You can see where when we were having the pool built, that the concrete guy, it was a little soft and he was a little close, and the combination, he ended up rubbing all our boards and steps out of place. He never ran over them. He just snugged right up against it and kind of pushed it down the hill a little bit. So I'm not tackling that today, but you know, we might move the boards there, or the rail ties that aren't attached or kind of out of place, just so it's not so unorganized. We got these rocks here. They were on a pallet, and we tried to pick the pallet up with the forklift. All right, yeah, we get it, man. Come on, let's just get to work here. We got stuff to do. We got a big spring coming. We got people wanting to take pictures in the peonies and all this mess they have to drive past. And we got old greenhouse structure that we're going to put up eventually as we set down here. And it's just a big catch-all. So, you know, we want to have people out, and they're going to have people come in, and you have to pass this to get to the peony patch. So, you know, I've been trying to, you know, work on it and get it straightened up, but time's running out. So come on, quit yakking and let's get to it, buddy. And you hang around and see how far I get. listen, we've been cleaning up the thorn bushes and the stickers and the briars, and listen, I just stepped on my shoe and there's a huge thorn just went all the way through my shoe and into my foot. Yeah. Man, that was painful. Now look at me trying to walk on the gravel. Let's see what I'm saying. See this? Hope you can see it. I just stepped down there and something stabbed me in my foot. Look. Oh, I dropped it. Hopefully you saw it. That's the end of one of those pear thorn trees. I know they look pretty right now and bloom and all that. My foot, I guarantee, is probably bleeding on the bottom. It's definitely still stinging. So it's got some kind of poison or something in it. But anyway, watch out for the thorn bushes. They're bad. They're bad. Like I was saying before, we got a big mess here, as you can see it. Yeah, this is the way to the peony patch, and we got photographers coming, bringing clients, and open peony day. Peonies and ponies. Yeah. Not sure we're ready for that, but it's happening. This is that junk I was talking about getting cleaned up, but I better get to it, so hang around. Let's see how far it goes. We'll go back, take a look at the peonies, and see how much of this junk I can get cleaned up. So hang around. Yeah, so we're getting cleaned up here a little bit. Got to move my gym. You know, we've cleaned through all this stuff here. Was a bunch of junk piled up, kind of a catch-all. As you can see, we got a bunch of junk and trash that's still got to go off. That's our trash pile. Stuff here, some greenhouse stuff that we want to keep inside. We're going to take that to the building. I still have to deal with this stuff here and move the old yard art, I hope. Get this kind of cleaned up and weed-eated maybe over there just to kind of spruce it up. So yeah, it's coming around. It's you know, the more you do, the more you see it needs to happen. So yeah, it should be a good long day here. Getting a little later start than I like, but when the days get long like this and you can work 12 or 14 hours a day, best to rest when you're tired, I think. So yeah, got my pool chores done, and oh, look at old Blue. Woo, ain't she a pretty? 1973 C60. Yeah, we went to the dump yesterday. It was quite the adventure. The PTO cable for the hydraulics broke when I was at the dump. Had the bed up. But I got back home okay. Got Jill some straw bales in there to kind of, or straw, call it pine bales in there. We'll do some landscaping. This pile of stuff here I've been saving. It's just some rubble. I want to put it down our road here that we used to go to the peony patch, which we had the greenhouse stuff stacked up right here. We've moved all that. We still have some equipment. We're trying to get this kind of cleaned up. We're having an event, ponies and peonies. It's basically, or peonies and ponies, however you look at it. Yeah, we still got, you know, stuff we kind of, that's stuff Scott was saving. We got him a pile of stuff there for whatever reason. Eventually this will be a, you know, a stair or walk or ramp down to this area here when we clean this out. Make a nice little vignette, I think. So I'm excited about that. So if you hang around long enough, you'll probably get to see that happen, but you can see I kind of have it down there. But I'd like to get in under these trees right here, and it's beautiful. We've cleaned it out. It's kind of grown up now, but once we mow under there, it'll look nice. And yeah, it's a beautiful day here. We got all this rubble piled up here. This is old concrete and stuff that we've broken up or taken up, old sidewalks and busted up driveways around the property. So we're going to put that stuff over in here. If you can see, this was, the road used to go right here, right along this way, right up, I call it the service road, goes up behind the property, on the edge of our property that backs up to the houses behind us. So that's kind of our service road. But when we were building the pool, we cut this in so we could get up there, and we've hauled a lot of, well, I'll have to go back and show you some videos, but it's come a long way. But what I was saying is right here, hey Lanny boy, what do you see? But right along in here, once I move my finger, you'll be able to see it, but that's where we go up the road now. That's where all this rubble right here will go. And then we'll pack this big pile of clay dirt we have over here back on top of it. That'll make that whole top part just a nice flat area that we can utilize for whatever purposes in the future we might have, having a tent or a party or wedding there. It also gives you a nice perspective, you know, looking this way over the field. This dirt here is good topsoil. We've been saving that. You know, I thought about making it a mound. We've been working on our pond. It's got a hole in it. I got to get in there and dig it out. I mean, last week when it rained so hard, that thing was brimming full, but obviously we got a hole in there. It held water for a year or so, but we're still working on getting the water down there. It kind of comes down this way. We've worked under here. These are really deep trenches with big gravels in it. Some come down here, some come on the other side of the pool. It all washes down through here, just like it did where we washed out before. We've been working on our, you know, hillbilly French drains, as I call them. We don't line them or anything like that. We just fill them with big rock. Really moves the water down, and you can see when it's raining where it's going. You can see here where it's rutted out. It goes right up under here. Once we figure out the natural flow of the water, you know, I just try to work with it, dig it out, fill it in with gravel, and then, you know, the water keeps going. So it works its way down here into the pond, and then from up here on the hill, it also works down. We're gonna have to work across the road there. It's real mucky and wet, and if we have an event and it's rain, it'll be a real mess. I mean, it'll be a mess anyway, but that'll be a super big mess. So I wanna try to, my point was that all that pile over there, right there, is going to get moved. We're going to dig it out and make our French drain down there across the road, put some big gravels, hopefully get this rubble moved before the event. And yeah, that's kind of gravel and dirt that we scraped up around the barn. It has a lot of gravel and rock and chert in it. It'll be a good base pack for something, road as we go along. But I've just been piling it there to save it. So eventually we'll scoop this out. We've added about 15 feet, I think maybe 20 feet hadn't measured it in a while, but when we first got here, you could barely come around this barn here, and it really sloped off. So we've been adding this in here, packing it down. It's been packing in for years. So over here, we've been working on our bed. One day this will be a mass planting or a border or something like that. But we've been piling. We had wood chippings there for years. For about 2 years, I had a wood chipping, tree company that would pile their chips there. So that's really broken down well, and I think we're going to try to plant something in there this year just to see how it goes. So we'll have to till that up and just make it look nice. Even if the dirt's tilled under, makes it better. So, but yeah, it's a beautiful day here. Yeah, we're getting cleaned up. We got some work to do. We got most of the greenhouse moved, but you see the sky's clear. I'm gonna get our brush fire stirred up and started again. We've been burning a lot of brush and old, rotten pallets, and we use pallets to stack stuff on. They get rotten, we just burn them. It helps kind of keep the stuff up out of the dirt. So I'm not sure where the day's gonna go. I gotta finish servicing the lawn mowers. Mowing season's upon us. We do a lot of mowing here, so it's a never-ending task keeping the blades sharp and tires up and all those kinds of things. So I'm gonna get that done. I got the tiller on the back of the tractor. I got the little tractor with the tiller, got it on there, got it serviced. So we're ready to go. We're gonna get out there. We'll look at the peonies, see how that's going. I'll take you to the 3 elms. We'll peek out over the peony bushes today, or if not in the morning, but it'll be included in this video. As you can see here, we still got some stuff to get hauled off and cleaned up, but it's really coming around. I feel pretty good about it. You can see here where I'm talking about, where the water naturally finds its way down the hill. It's worked its way up. We do have a French drain that goes in behind the pool, kind of comes out right in here. This will be the place I was talking about, that rubble. So the water will be able to work its way underneath there with lots of big rocks and stones, so it won't wash out, but it'll naturally navigate its way down through here. We'll continue to dig this out and fill it in with big gravel and let it find its way, hopefully either back to the pond or down here and into the creek. So yeah, man, it's beautiful out. Lenny's enjoying himself. I got to go get some gas. Got a few little, raised bed kind of things there. If you hadn't seen in my earlier videos, this got pushed down. We were building the pool. The concrete truck guy had come up in here and he got real close, and it was soft, and he squished over right up against all of that, kind of pushed it down the hill. Haven't ventured to try to pull that up yet or try to fix it, so we've just left it there, and it's stable. Definitely needs some work. We had a bad storm, lost some wood on our barn. We lost some tin on our roof on the old 1-day 2B bathhouse. We lost some tin on the other side of this roof. We were fortunate. Some other people lost their whole barn, which we did at one point in time. Yeah, it was unfortunate. The old cathedral got blown down in a storm. Stormy around here. If you're in the Middle Tennessee area, we're always at risk for big storms in the spring and the fall, and we're always contending with that. And last year we had some bad ones, and the week before this video we had some. You can still see the water coming down. These videos were compiled over a couple of days of work here, so you're getting 2-3 days worth of work condensed into this. But yeah, this is the end of the day. I'm kind of looking around and sharing with you what we got done for the day. I think we're going to head back to the peonies before the sun goes down. As you can see, the light's fading fast, and listen, spring's going by, peonies are coming. Having a hard time keeping up, but I'm grateful for you hanging around, and hey, I hope God blesses you today. So hang around, let's see how it goes. And then that's some bonfire, so we'll get all this out of our rock. We can use this. Obviously we need some rock in here, so probably scrape this off some and just follow the natural trench with the little digger and put that big gravel in there and then go over it. The more you do that, the drier it'll get. Looks like we're getting a lot of water in here. So, and over there, so it's probably just natural drainage, but might be something we gotta look at. Yeah, it's one of our many feral cats. The cat's never been touched or involved with a human. It's a wild animal, hunting its natural habitat. Yeah. Through that greenhouse packed up there, we got that moved. There's some saving, try to make like a little play jungle, you know, climb on boat arc thing there, but we got some chainsawing to do. It's a cooler in there. Just need to close the doors, but I'd like to get this thing moved. But it's real soppy wet, and I'm gonna have to rent something, maybe hire somebody. It's stuck in the mud right now. Might really have to figure out what to do with it. Sun's going down. Rachel's back here fixing the fence somewhere. Got some cows coming in. Nettie Rose. That's a nice one. Heckifino Nettie Rose. Couple rows of those. They were a mixture. They were a lot of kind of a lady's garden that we dug up, and of course we couldn't tell. I'd never seen them, and the trees had really encroached on them, so what once was a really nice patch of peonies, they had kind of shrunk and diminished, but we dug up and we got quite a few roots, and there were different ones in there, so they got mixed up. And over the years I've been trying to separate them. You can see I've dug up some here, and they're down there in another row, and when I dig these up, I put them in a hole with a tarp. I put them in the hole so that way when they bloom again I can identify them. Try to put the ones, if I got any that go with this variety, back in here. So eventually this would all be here. And if you watched in some of my earlier videos, you remember there was a path through here that we chose to make these rows just bigger. And so you can really see the difference in the middles. But I think we'll catch up eventually. You know, we might have to plant a few more in there. But it's early yet. It's amazing how fast they come on and how big the bushes get and grow just about every day now. They'll be a significant difference. So yeah, if you're interested and you want to watch the peonies grow and bloom, I'll take you around and we'll look at each row.
Hey, thanks again for hanging with Dedo, and guess what?
Yeah.
Hang around. I'll see you in the next one.